This video is intended to teach you how to use a discriminant to decide how many solutions a quadratic equation has. So, first of all, if you remember from the previous lesson, the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. The discriminant is the part of the equation or the formula that is underneath the square root, which is b squared minus 4ac. It is called the discriminant because it determines or discriminates how many solutions you have. If you have a negative underneath, you're taking the square root of a negative number, so you have no real solutions, or two imaginary solutions later in life. If the discriminant equals 0, then if you add or subtract 0, you get the same number, so that just gives you one solution. And if the discriminant is positive, then you'll have two solutions. So, how does this look? So, first question, how many solutions does 2a squared plus 8a plus 3 equals 0? Well, in the previous, we determined what a, b, and c were. The a is the number in front of a squared, so that is 2. The b is 8, and the c is 3, equals to 0. So we put that into the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac, substituting in, that is 8 squared minus 4 times 2 times 3. Using your calculator, 8 squared is 64, minus 4 times 2 times 3, which gives you 40. Well, 40 is a positive number, therefore you have two solutions. Because it's positive, you're taking the square root of a positive number, and when you add it and subtract it from the formula, that will give you two real solutions. Same thing for problem number 2, A, B, and C. A is 4, B is negative 2, and C is negative 5. Discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. You have a negative 2 squared. Now, when you put a negative into a calculator, you must put it in parentheses when you're squaring it so that the sign comes out correct. Or you can, when you're squaring a negative, it becomes positive anyhow, so you might just want to make it positive. So that is negative 2 squared minus 4 times a times c. In the calculator, negative 2 squared is positive 4, minus 4 times 4 times negative 5 is a positive 84. Since it is a positive, there are two solutions. All right. How many solutions does 6c squared minus 8c plus 6 have? Well, A, B, and C. A is 6, B is negative 8, and C is 6. B squared minus 4ac. Well, B squared is negative 8 squared, making sure that negative number is in parentheses, minus 4, times 6 times 6. Put into the calculator, that is 64 minus 4 times 6 times 6, which is a negative 80. Because there is a negative number underneath square roots, then there are no real solutions. And finally, number 4, how many solutions does 4a squared plus 4a plus 1 have? So, A is 4, B is 4, and C is 1. The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. B squared is 4 minus 4 times 1. So that's going to be 16 minus 4 times 4, which is 0. Because it is 0, then there is only one solution. And so that is how you use the discriminant to determine how many solutions you have in a quadratic. So, yeah.